Hello, kindergartners. It's Mrs. Fandre here today, and this week we're going to be talking about lines. Now, I know you've all seen lines and drawn lines before, but did you know they have some names? Let's find out some of those together today, all right? And to help us remember all of these names, we're actually going to do a little bit of line karate. So you're going to stand up and you're going to act out lines with me. Okay, so you're gonna have to get up, you're gonna stand up, and we're gonna talk about some lines today. All right, so our first line is, just stick your arm out. You ready? You're gonna go horizontal. Can you say that with me? Horizontal. And it is a very flat, smooth line that goes a long way. All right, horizontal. The next line we're gonna do is called vertical. Can you say vertical? Yeah, you definitely said that. And I want you to stick your arm out like you're going to give somebody a handshake, and you're going to go vertical. Say that with me. Vertical. Yeah, it's like a big karate chop, up and down. Yeah, vertical. All right. Now the next one's pretty fun. I'm going to back up a little bit for this one. It's a diagonal line. Can you say diagonal? Diagonal. Yeah. So you're going to start way over on one side of your body with your open hand, and you're going to go from top across your body down, and you're going to say diagonal. Ready? Diagonal, diagonal, diagonal. It's a really fun line to get you going. Diagonal. It can go both directions. How cool is that? Now, next one we're gonna take it down a notch. We're gonna take it down a little bit. What you're gonna do, you're gonna hold your finger out, and we're gonna do a zigzag line. All right. What you're gonna do, you're gonna go zig, zag, zig, zag. Can you say that with me? Zig, zag, zig, zag, zig, zig. And it's a really pointy line that kind of looks like a saw or a lightning bolt almost. All right. The next line that we're going to do is a wavy line. So I want you to stick your hands together like this, and I want you to have one elbow up, and in the middle your hands kind of float like that. So we're a wavy line. Your whole arm looks like the water. Wavy line. We're gonna calm down a little bit now. All right. So those are some of the bigger lines we're gonna talk about today, and we're gonna be drawing. Okay. So if I say to do a horizontal line at home, go horizontal, and then you're gonna draw it. So today for our line project, you're gonna need three things. You're gonna need a piece of paper. I normally use yellow for this project, but if you don't have yellow, any color paper works. All right, probably white is the main one we have at home a lot. You're gonna need one marker. It can be any color, but it should be a darker color so you see it. So yellow markers probably won't show up as well, but purple, red, green, blue, any darker color. Okay, I have purple today. And the last thing you're gonna need a bunch of crayons. All right, so lots of colors of crayons would be great for this one. All right, so again, when I say these lines, I want you to do the karate with me at home. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna move my camera down here so you see what I'm doing. All right, so our first line, you're gonna take your and you are going to do a horizontal line. All right, let's see that horizontal line. So from one edge of my paper all the way across, I'm gonna slowly draw a horizontal line like that. All right, horizontal line. Now the next one, I can move my camera a little bit down because you gotta see my whole paper for this one. We're gonna do a vertical line. Can you move that karate chop? Vertical. So again, with your marker, anywhere on your paper from top to bottom, make sure those touching the edge. You're gonna go top to bottom, bottom to top. Do your vertical lines. You see, now I have a rectangle over here, and I have some kind of looking squares. You might have something different because you can draw these lines lower, higher, in the middle, wherever you want to draw them. All right, our next one is that beautiful hi-ya diagonal all the way across your body. It could go either direction, remember. Okay, so I am gonna say, hey, I got a lot of space over here, so I'm gonna go from this side of my paper diagonal across it. All right, I even cut my paper up even more with that line. We're doing some diagonals. Remember, your paper does not need to look like mine. It can look different than mine, and that's okay. Our next one is gonna be kind of fun. We're gonna do our zig, zag, zig, zag. Can you do that with your finger? Zig, zag, And we're gonna do that either vertically, this direction, or horizontally, because zigzags can go anyway. They just follow the way you bend. So I'll warn you for this one, you want to make them big. So big ol' zigzags, okay? A lot of times I have this problem where students have their paper, this is my no-do paper, and they go like this for their zigzag. It gets a little tricky and hard to see, and then it kind of turns into a wavy line. It's so little, so we want to make it really nice and clear, okay? So we want to do something like that for our zigzag. So I got to finish my zigzag since I started and stopped halfway through. And again, you want it to go from edge to edge. You want it to go all the way across. And the last one you're going to do here, remember, is our wavy. Can you do that arm wave again? The wavy line, all right? I'm going to pick a spot I haven't gone to much. I'm going to say around here. You could put yours here. You could go vertical again. You could go horizontal. Oh, are you doing all your karate chops for that? Horizontal, vertical, diagonal. Wow. So I'm going to do a wavy line, nice, big, and gentle, up and down. Very gentle. Again, we don't have the same problem like we did with our zigzag too. We don't want to go wavy, 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 because again, it's hard to tell. I want to do nice and big. Perfect. All right. Now, those are all the lines we're talking about today. So you can put your marker cover back on because we're done with that. Click. And now here comes kind of the fun part. With all of these lines we drew, we are going to be able to color them in wherever they made spaces or shapes. Now some shapes might be really obvious, like this one you can see, wow, that is definitely a triangle, or wow, that one has 4 sides. But some of them might get a little goofy depending on where you drew. So find a space, an area contained by a shape, and you're going to color it in with one color of your crayons. So I'm going to color in this area red because I thought red's a good color. Okay, you see I'm taking my time and I'm staying in my shape. I'm going to put that one down, and maybe I'm going to grab orange next. How about I do this really big, this wavy kind of one over here. And I'm going to stay inside those lines, practice my neat coloring, and get right by the line and color in all of my spots with as many colors as I can. Now, if you only have like 4 crayons, 6 crayons, that's okay. Just try to make sure that they don't touch each other. And what I mean by that is, since I have my orange here, should I put my orange right next to this one? No. If you need to use orange again, put it far away so they won't touch each other as much, and it's a little more interesting to look at that way. All right. Now, you can use whatever color crayons you have for this project. If you don't happen to have a marker or crayons, please let me know. I would be happy to send some home for you guys. Okay. So when you're all done, the whole thing is going to be filled with lots of lines, shapes, and colors. Some of the most important things in art. All right. If you have any questions, please let me know. Send me an email or write me a message in Seesaw. Have a great day. Happy coloring.